Millie Rock, whatever the fuck that is. And I get Rick James, give it to me. Actually, you have to appreciate Rick James and all those guys back there who made that music. Because guys now come right out the pocket when they want. When they say shit, they come right out with it. Guys in the 70s and 80s, when they wrote music, they didn't do that. Rick James is saying a whole lot of shit in that song without saying what it is he's trying to say. He's saying, give it to me. Give me that stuff, that sweet, that nasty, funky stuff. Give it to me. Give me that stuff, that sweet, that nasty, funky. Think about that. That sweet, nasty, funky stuff. He's chasing a girl in the video too. Give it to me. Give me that stuff, that sweet, that nasty, that funky stuff. She turned around like, say what? Did he do that dance? That's how niggas used to dance in the 80s. This look like a nice little, y'all looking good, man. This is some grown folks. I ain't been around no grown folks in a long time. This look like a civil rights meeting right here. I don't feel bad, cause I was gonna dye my hair. I thought it was gonna be a bunch of kids, cause he said DC, so I didn't know what to expect. And they were like, God, we're not even in DC, cause we got this area. I'm like, where we going? It's gonna look right. I told the driver, where the fuck you taking us? Like, what? This is like a nice little area, you know? A bunch of rich people, you know, nice theater outside. Oh, and y'all packed in too. Man, I don't even know where to start. There's so much shit going on with our crazy ass country. Dr. Carson, crazy ass. Is he here? This motherfucker is serious. I think he a Jedi too. Cause he every time he say some shit, he always take it back. No, it's like he can't see. No, the liberal media said that, but I don't say things like that. Talking about Obamacare is the worst thing since slavery. I just wanted if he could make a YouTube video of doing brain surgery on his fucking self. That's all I want to know. I mean, I like to see some Republicans do their thing, but Dr. Carson, anybody here a Dr. Carson fan? I just want to raise money for Raven Simone and Dr. Carson to take a Malaysian airline immediately.
God.
Oh, y'all got sympathy for Raven Simone? She won't hire a watermelon shakonipa. This whole generation crazy. You gotta look at Raven Simone. That is a microcosm of the disconnect of that generation and this generation. That's all it is. Because all day, that's all they fucking do. They do everything on their phone. They walk the street, they walk across the street. We had to go outside and play to make friends. They had friends. They be on the phone all damn day, and everybody kill me with their phones, right? People be on Facebook all day. Where you at? You know you don't hear me on Facebook all goddamn day. Posting shit. Like your breakfast, talking about I just had tilapia and grits. Don't nobody care about your tilapia and grits. Putting up pictures of brand new babies. You ever see a brand new baby? Straight out the coochie, a brand new baby. With mucus and jaundice all in the eye. The baby ain't even rinsed out yet. Give it a couple weeks, it just came out. She's like, the mama still got her legs open. I'm gonna pass me my phone. I wanna get this up on Instagram. You got people, you know what's crazy? Our whole country, we always, like, you either have this versus that, or that versus this. Thank you. Like, we need likes. Thank you. You know? Everybody, like, you got everybody here, what? iPhone users, where you at? Any iPhone users? What about Samsung? Samsung users, where you at? Wow. So it's more Samsung people now. Everything you ask Samsung people though, like the Galaxy Note users, like why do you have that? They always say, my hand hurts when I use it. I guess so. You walking around with a 50-inch TV in your hand. Your phone's so goddamn big, you walking down the street like this. Yeah, let me call you. Give me about 5 more minutes, I'm gonna take it. I swear to God, I'm gonna call you. Let me get inside this nice theater first. I'm watching a comedy show and shit. Everything has changed. Everything. Think about how people want to take their pictures right now. People want to see what they look like right now. As soon as they take the picture, they're like, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. That's why we buy our phones. We buy our phones the way we buy our cars. You get in the car, you always say, let me see what the sound system sounds like. You should be checking out everything else. But you checking out the sound system. That's what we do with phones. Let me see what the picture looks like. That's the only reason Samsung people buy, because it's a better picture. Y'all won't admit it, but you know it's the truth. It's a better picture. That's what the kids, let me see, let me see, let me see. When we was growing up, we couldn't see a fucking picture right now. Remember that? You had the 110 camera. You had to take the film out the camera, take it to the pharmacy, and wait 2 weeks before you saw what the fuck it looked like. The pharmacist was like, just come back in 2 weeks. You walk out of there like, I can't wait to see what the fuck I look like. I gotta wait 2 weeks. And you knew who was rich because if they had a Polaroid. You had money if you had a Polaroid. And you still had to wait about 6-7 seconds before you saw the picture. You still had to shake it, but you're like, damn, you got money. You got a Polaroid. People still be in position like this. When they take their pictures, they still be in position. And as soon as they finish taking the picture, they want to see what the fuck they look like. As soon as they take, they're like, take my picture, take my picture. All right, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see, let me see. That's not my good side. And don't ever be the opposite girl that's taking the goddamn picture. Everybody give her the phone. They be like, hey, use my phone, use my phone, use my phone. You don't know how to use an iPhone? The picture. I'm originally from Detroit. Live in Brooklyn. One thing cool about DC, I will admit and say though, y'all, you know, it's a difference when you somewhere like in Brooklyn, it's a difference, but when you're from Detroit and you start to get out and you start to see, like especially in DC and Atlanta, and I'm not pandering, it is what it is. You want a real fucking sister? I mean a sister that, you know, cause in Brooklyn everybody's Caribbean. Any Caribbean people here? Caribbean people? Caribbean, don't get it twisted. We all from the same island. Some of y'all just got off the boat earlier and didn't tell the rest of us. When that boat made that little pit stop, some of y'all just said, you know what, we just gonna chill the fuck out right here. And then tell the rest of us. End of the day, same island, but trust me, there's a big difference in some of that southern food, that Caribbean food. Get your real sister, man, that can make fucking a real plate of soul food. I'm talking about a sister that can, she make the grits, she don't even read the directions. She just take that Quaker's box and be like, ta 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 ta. Like, damn, how the fuck you do that? She make Kool-Aid, she don't even use a measuring cup. She take a tablespoon and use about 200 sugars. Like, damn, this black cherry Kool-Aid, nice. Shit. I don't like hanging around people who don't drink. They don't do shit. Fuck up the whole party. They don't do cocaine, crack, heroin, smoke weed. Life is tough. Everybody gotta have a vice. Just sitting there looking all sober and shit. Everybody having a good time talking about shit we know what we ain't never gonna do. You sitting there talking about, don't you think you had a little too much to drink? Fuck you! Why are you here? This is a bar, goddammit! I don't come to church, Mrs. Christianity, with no Jack Daniels. I don't know what it is neither about when you're drinking and driving. You can hold your piss for 2 to 3 hours with no problem. I don't know what it is about the body. You know you gotta pee, but you're like, I'm gonna make it. I'm gonna make it. As soon as your ass get to your neighborhood, your front door, you got piss leaks coming out your penis. You get to that toilet, you're like, oh Jesus, I won't do this again. I swear to God, I won't do this again. If I can just make it through tonight, Jesus, I swear. You get too drunk, you land in the bed. Every time you close your eyes, you're on a roller coaster. Did y'all see that? You were the only one in the house. Did y'all see that? I must have missed that Hennessy in that box. Don't ever talk to your friends when you're drunk. Neither secrets be coming out the closet. The friends call you. Did you make it home? Yes, I made it home. Yes. Thank you, Jesus. What the fuck you doing? You crying? What the fuck? You made it home, or you alright? Did I ever tell you my mama boyfriend used to play with my closet? Your boys come over your house the next day, yo! You know what the fuck you said last night? What did I say? You know what the fuck you said! You ain't about to blame that shit on no alcohol! You knew exactly what the fuck you said. I can't stand passenger drivers. The person sitting next to you. They ain't never got no car, but they always want to tell you where the fuck to park when you get to Target. You like, that was spot, motherfucker, don't get Don't come in my car, don't touch shit. Don't touch my air. You talking about you cold, so fucking what? Guess what? When you at the bus stop, motherfucker, do you turn the heat up too? When you sitting on the bus, do you walk from the back and walk your ass to the front? Don't touch the radio, so don't touch my shit. It's my car. You didn't know the rules? The driver is the DJ. Can't stand passenger drivers. Rule number 1. If we getting ready to get on a bridge where there's tolls, or we on a turnpike where there's tolls, and you the passenger driver, it's your job to get the toll booth money ready before we get to the toll booth. I get to the toll booth, your ass want to pretend you sleep. If I stop at McDonald's and pass you the bag, check the fucking order. That's all you gotta do is make sure everybody's shit is in the bag. I gotta make sure my mirror don't fucking hit the drive-through mirror, reach for my wallet, pay for everybody's shit, and pass you the bag, and you, how dare you? You got a hot fry in your mouth first. You sitting there going like, damn, did they just build this McDonald's? I swear to God, they fries fresh. They must have just changed the grease. I swear to God, they changed the grease. I swear to God, they changed the grease. I swear to God. I swear to God. Y'all know I'm telling the truth. And I see all these dating couples couples and stuff tonight, you know, this is a good place to come if you're on a date. Because let us, comedians, do the dirty work. And then you can judge your partner if it's a fresh date. It may not be. Better than sometimes going to the movies. There's 3 movies you ain't supposed to go to will make you cry no matter what. 3 fucking movies that will make you cry no matter what. Let's see if you can guess those movies. Let's see if you can guess those movies. Throw it out there. Say it again. You said E.T.? You really need to get your life together. So, I'm scared to ask what fucking part. Which movie, Joe? Which movie? Which movie? I'm scared. Oh, that's what. I'm scared to ask what fucking part. He was like, it was when Elliot. It was when Elliot was laying there. And when E.T. Hart told him ready. I can see your ass now. Now, there's 3 movies. One of them is Lion King. When Mufasa fall out the tree, oh, that will get your ass. Any father should respect that. The second one, come on. The Notebook. I don't care how much of an alpha, testosterone male you think you are, when they die at the end, your ass is gonna shed a tear. The third one, The Color Purple. Where Whoopi Goldberg reunites with her son, and I keep walking through the cornfield. They get you every time. Cause we'll be faced the whole time, son. We'll be always talking about sex too. We'll be on the View. Talking about she gave good jobs and shit. Sherry Shepherd be on there talking about sex. Barbara Walters did to get rid of her. She's so damn old. She done interview everybody from Jesus to Abraham Lincoln. Whoopi talking about sex is good when you turn 60 years old. That's what Whoopi says. Good when you're 60. That's when it starts. God played a mean trick, Jack. He played a mean trick. Because women, they get turned up. And they 30 grown up. Men, about 13, 14, 15, we hard all of the time. I don't never want to go back to them teenage years. You wake up just killing them sheets like, God damn. Is this 17,000 thread counts? This sheets feel good. You in the classroom, the teacher like, Marlon, can you come up here for a second? Like, no, I'm not coming up here. You hard all the time. I don't never want to go back to that. So we'll be talking about this. I'm like, wow, 60 years old. I remember when I was young, about 18, I had sex with a 55-year-old woman, but I was 18, so don't judge me. This was my mama's best friend, too. That's the funny thing. She used to come pick me up and tear that ass up. It's cool, though. It's cool. Don't judge me. It's cool. I was 18. If I can fight the war, I can fight. I can get some ass. Don't judge me. Y'all like, ooh. But I ain't gonna lie though, having sex with a woman that's older than you, like 55, 60, I don't know, like, I used to mess around with it. She used to smell like medicine. I ain't like I I used to go to our house like, damn, what you wearing, Advil lotion in this house? You got a Benadryl body splash or some shit? I used to go over there with headaches and flu symptoms and shit. I started kissing her body and my flu disappeared. I'm like, damn. And you know what's crazy? I got two beautiful orders. Like, I'm a man who thump his chest and love. I will do anything, even their mothers, make sure my girls marry a good dude because I am the first one and they mean everything. 9 and 3 years old. And I'm gonna tell you what, if you a man, you ain't living, bro, till you get a little girl. I'm gonna tell you why. Little girls, little boys greet you differently. Little boys, they playing PlayStation. You walk through the door, hi, Dad. Little girls, they can smell their daddy from around the corner. For real, they hear them keys in that door. A long day at work, that's the shit. You can't tell me that ain't the shit. And you learn a lot. Like if you was a man who was a womanizer, you didn't treat women right, you know what guys give you? Little girls. Malcolm X had about 4 or 5 daughters. You know why? No man to carry on Malcolm X's name because he sold pussy when he was a pimp called Detroit Red. Muhammad Ali, no son to bear, one of the 21st century, one of the best sports players ever, no male to carry that for her. All women. Wanna watch stuff with everything from here to Florida. That's what happens, that's what guys do. And when my 9-year-old, my 3-year-old, especially my 3-year-old, my used to say, you gotta let her walk around sometimes. You gotta let her walk around without the pamper. You can't just leave pampers on little girls because it's mothers and everything needs to breathe. And I didn't know that. I was like, wow, like, I didn't know that the tilapia needs to breathe. I just didn't. Yes, I did say tilapia. Is that true, ladies? Your mother, is it true that the vagina needs to breathe? It needs to air itself the fuck out? Is that true? That's true? Wow, I didn't even, fellas did it. Fellas looking at me like, wow. Yes, it needs to air itself out. I'm like, damn, that makes sense. I know bitches my age who pussy needs to air itself the fuck out. Because all ladies that had that talk with their mama about how to keep themselves clean. You can't use glucose soap on that shit. Irish Spring on that. You gotta go. Nah, fuck. You gotta use white Dove hypoallergenic to keep that shit clean. Some chicks be cheating the game. They go to Bath and Body Works and get cucumber melon lotion, kiwi strawberry lotion. Now your ass walking around smelling like expired fruit and shit. You got fruit flies hanging around the coochie. You gotta eat the pussy with a phosphate. You know what's crazy though is that my daughter was teaching me these new dances, Millie Rock. They're my 9-year-old, and the whip and nay and all that, what the fuck it is, whatever. And I just look at you, I said, nothing has changed. It's just